Hey, just a quick heads up, I'm doing a charity thing and all the details are at the end of the video during the end card, so be sure to stick around for that. Now on to the video. So this all started when I was a kid. Growing up, when I was playing with my friends, we had imaginary characters and stories that we used to reenact. Those were fun times, and I always really wanted to draw those characters. I practically wanted to make a D&D character sheet right then and there, but my friends weren't really into that, since they just wanted to play.
I'm a big ogre.
Okay, but like, what's your strength attribute?
I don't know. Strong. I rip boulders in half.
So like a 16?
Sure.
Sure, whatever.
I would spend a lot of time drawing things on my own, and I would always spend extra time on my art projects at school. You could say I loved art. Might be a little bit of an understatement, but you get the idea. I kept at it all the way through middle and high school, even eventually taking advanced art. I was even considering going to college for art, and one of those things about colleges is that they require portfolios. If you don't know what a portfolio is, it's basically a showcase of your best work. And I had known they were part of the process for a long time, but I really hadn't thought about it too hard until my art teacher brought up an open portfolio review day. It was happening in the nearby big city that weekend, and it was featuring various art critics from around the country. That night, I went home and asked my mom to take me to it. She agreed, thinking it was a great idea, and also an opportunity to get me out of the house. So I prepared. We got that giant black art book bag thing with the handles and the zipper. You know the one. It's that. I have no idea what this thing is called. And I loaded that thing up with all sorts of projects I did. I'm talking portraits and landscapes and pen and ink drawings and whatever else I had. And especially, I cannot forget these, my cool-ass drawings. However, even with all that stuff I had in my bag, I didn't really feel like I had enough. I felt like I needed like one more thing. I had a lot riding on this event, as portfolios are basically what either get you into art college or get you rejected. And reviews like this are usually the only way to get a really good idea if you're good enough to get into the school of your dreams or the school of your nightmares. As my mom and I were preparing to leave, I saw something on my wall. It was a painting I had done as a baby. I have no idea why we hung it up, but it was just there. And I said, wouldn't it be funny if I brought it to the portfolio review? And that's what I decided to do. So we get to the city about 9 a.m. and at that moment, I realized just how long the lines are gonna be for this. There were so many people here, and all of them were way too qualified to be in middle school.
I've been featured in the Louvre.
Daddy did buy me a real Van Gogh painting for Christmas.
Oh, you haven't been exhibited in the Whitney? How droll.
All those thoughts of self-doubt started creeping in as I looked at my stuff. What if I'm not good enough? After hours of waiting, we were ushered over to one of those art critics. I slowly approached this man and pull out a few of my works.
Yeah, these are terrible. Why'd you come here? You're obviously not a real artist. Look at all these other people who are better than you. Now please, excuse me. I must go kick a dog.
Okay, he didn't say that last part, but like, I was devastated. I had just spent a good chunk of my life working on these art pieces just to be told they belong in a dumpster. Did this mean I was never gonna become a professional artist? What was I to do? But then I remembered. The baby painting! Okay, I know that sounds stupid, and in retrospect it probably was, but like, I don't got a whole lot to lose here. Oh, I forgot. I have one more thing.
Alright, hurry up. I don't have, what is this? This is outstanding. Why didn't you show this to me sooner? The monochromatic nature of this is beautiful. May I ask, what does it represent?
Boss, her brain is shutting down. What do we do? Just make something up.
Oh, it's the, never-ending beauty of the sky. Yeah, definitely, totally.
And when did you make this? It's wonderful.
It's been a while.
Well, I love it. You should continue this as a series.
This critic was so impressed with the painting I did as a literal baby. This was kind of important because it shattered the idea that I had that art critics know all. How good could a critic actually be if he couldn't recognize that I had just shown him something that was done by an infant? Or maybe he was just like 3 babies in a trench coat. I will never know. But still. After leaving the portfolio review, my mom and I were able to have a great laugh about it, but even so, criticism hurts. Our brains are literally wired to focus more on the negatives than the positives. So of course someone saying, "you suck," is hard to handle. I'm gonna just read from a paper here that says, evidence has shown that social pain, the painful feelings that follow from social rejection, exclusion, or loss, relies on some of the same neural regions that process physical pain. And arguably, harsh criticism falls into that, especially if you're in a room full of other really talented artists. I think the thing is that everyone has their own taste in art, and solely taking the opinion of one person is a terrible idea. For example, that critic hated my work, but you guys seem to really like it. Art is so subjective that anything could be considered good or bad. Of course, that isn't to say improvement hasn't been made. I mean, comparing my old stuff to my new stuff is like night and day, and definitely a harsh criticism or two helped me along that path. However, I didn't take everything they said at face value. In the end, what one person thinks really won't affect where you get in the world or how well off you'll be. So even if someone gets you down, keep going, follow your dreams, and
never give up.
Oh gosh, I haven't recorded an end card in so long, and this is like the 53rd attempt that it took me. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I really appreciate you like making it this far. I don't know how to say that in like a not corny way, but it's the truth. Just in case you didn't know, I'm doing a thing with my merch store, so any of the profits that I generate from now until July 12th, I'm donating all of them to the Red Cross. I've even got a couple new items in there, including a water bottle and a pizza face mask, so if you're into that, go ahead and check that out. If you're feeling up for it, I would love if you could like, share, comment, subscribe, and check out all my social media pages that are in the description below, including Twitter and Instagram. Stay safe out there, guys. Till next time, bye!